Okay, so maybe every video I upload kind of makes this more of a laborious batch to get through, and maybe kind of lessens the chances that I'll be fully heard. But I guess that might be okay because perhaps each video is just gonna get increasingly inconsequential, less vital, maybe, you know, just who cares if anyone watches? I'll just keep doing it as an exercise. But I'll imagine someone watching so that it works. It's kind of like the Residents album, not available, because they did the opposite, where they created the album under the very genuinely held belief that the shoes. Okay, so that and that kind of look like an eye, and then that looks like it looks like two screaming cyclopses. Okay, but the residents made not available under the genuinely held belief that they would never release the album, which they believed allowed them to have like a pure artistic process. But then they did release the album because they figured that their intent to release the album in the year that they did couldn't affect the fact that they had, at the time of its creation, genuinely intended to never release it. So you know, you still got it. Sometimes I wonder, like maybe they knew in the back of their heads. Maybe they made a couple trims or something. But you know, I trust the residents. I like them. Um, Although I think that might have been some like in-character cover story, because it was like not available was like a dramatization of like some interpersonal conflicts that were happening among them, and it kind of goes into detail on their website in like a metaphorical way. So maybe the whole theory of the obscurity thing was completely made up, or maybe like both things are true. I hope the theory obscurity one is at least true. I mean, I believe the thing about it being a play about their internal struggles, but I hope the theory of obscurity thing is also true. Because I like it. I like it as an idea. Um, my battery is not showing the blinking battery, but it's at only 1 bar already. I thought it was at 3. No, 4 one video ago. But that video was like 30 minutes long, so I don't know. I don't want to have to charge it again. I want to just keep talking. I had something I wanted to start this video with, which is that I don't have any friends that I can hang out with in person. I'm very lonely. I don't have any friends. My friends on the internet mean very much to me. Very, very much to me. That's always been a thing. You know, yeah, I mean, I'm not nearly as effective. Well, I mean, at least in like 2015 to 2016 or somewhere around that, give or take a couple of years, I really became very non-social on the internet. And I was like, oh, this is the only place I could form social relationships, and now it's weaning. And. Wait, waning. And. Well, I guess you could say I was weaned off of it, but that doesn't really make sense because I didn't adjust to the lack of it, you know? So I stopped being very social on the internet, and I was like, oh, this is my only source of socialization, and now I'm like losing the ability to do it, and I was very distressed. But I think I've been making a comeback recently. I think I've been getting better. But still, I just, you know, I wish I had friends I could hang out with. You know, I can like attain acquaintances. I can go to club meetings, but oh fuck, when you go to an in-person thing, there's just not people there that I can relate to. Fuck. When your like vector for meeting people is based on geographic distance, it just I don't know, it just does not produce good results for me. You need the internet where you can meet so many fucking people in a day that eventually one has to be worth filtering out. But you know, you can't do that in real life. It's just Yeah. I've been handicapped by the internet because if it was only real life and like I had a gun in my head and I had to make friends in real life, I would have adapted to how hard it is in real life, but I didn't. I was handicapped. I shouldn't use that word. I mean, I'm saying it in like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater way. I don't mean it in like the like handicapped way, like handicap parking. I don't mean to imply that. I'm not trying to say that I have a handicap. I'm just using the word in a more general sense. Sorry. Um, the Tony Hawk Pro Skater way. That's the way I think about it. I guess so. I think it's the first time I ever saw that. But whatever. You know, I like to ride in cars. I want to ride in a car. I think that's part of why when I have money, I'm so obsessed with taking taxi rides to the coffee shop and hanging out there. I just like to ride in a car. I don't have any friends. I think right now the closest thing I have to an in-person friend is this one guy who lives in my neighborhood. And last night he was like kind of aggressively liking a lot of my Facebook posts, and I got kind of excited. I was like, oh, maybe this guy's interested in forging friendship or something. And I'm thinking like I I can't really keep track anymore of like who knows about my YouTube channel and who doesn't. I think like some guy named Noah knows about it. So like now I don't know what I want to say. Um, like with the paranoia that like high school people could be watching the video. I mean, fuck, we're way past the point of things I would be like willing to comfortably divulge. So yeah. Um, fuck it. Honesty's the best policy. In the worst case scenario, honesty's the best policy. You know, I relate to the guy a lot more than tons of other people I've met in my city, but like there are like notable flaws. Like I'm not about the Facebook aesthetic page crap with like wide space fonts and Japanese text. I'm not into that. I don't vibe with that. I think it's very dated. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like meme pages. Okay, I don't like that stuff. But that's better than fucking anime club. Oh fuck the anime club. Fuck the anime club. I haven't been able to bring myself to go to any more meetings. Like I might someday, but like nowadays, now that I'm back in school, like when it's a Wednesday and I'm thinking like, should I go to the anime club? Like I can't bring myself to put my fucking limited free time into it. I can't allocate 3 hours to that. It's just when I had infinite free time, I was more willing, but I just can't make it feel worth it anymore. Um, yeah, I've barely interacted with a guy in my neighborhood. Like a couple notable interactions, but I nowadays I barely even walk past the guy on the college campus because we both go to that college. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. I think I know like one or two people who would be willing to hang out with me, but I have a strange mental block against asking about things like that. I don't. It's like why am I doing that? Every time I try to talk to anybody or try to, what do you do? Ask someone about their day. I just feel like freakish, predatory even. Like why the fuck do I need to know how this person's day went? I feel like I'm prying. I feel like I'm data mining. I feel like this person's gonna think I'm gonna like use the information they provide about their whole day to like factor it into my plan for stalking them or something. No, I'm just trying to socialize. I've gathered that this is what people seem to do, ask each other about their day. But I never do that. I never do that for the reasons I just listed, I guess. I don't know. Can't overcome can't overcome my misgivings about small talk. Usually I just respond to people when they talk to me. That's how I've been my whole life. I don't start conversations, I just respond to people when they talk to me. It's irresponsible, it's passive. You're not supposed to be so willfully passive. I should work on it. But I'm so settled into it. I don't know. Maybe I just need to start taking baby steps or something. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. It always feels it's at the point where it doesn't feel right because I feel stupid when I try to talk to somebody. It's like a I just feel stupid because it's like I'm in a movie plot. Like if I started like making small talk with my dad, it'd be like the the story beat where it's like, ooh, things are turning around. It just feels fucking stupid and contrived. Even though it's real life, but it's a problem I've had forever. I like frame things in terms of like fictional narratives or something. Sometimes I feel stupid because I feel like I imagine a framing device around me where I'm doing something and it's like I'm in a show and like the joke is that I'm unknowingly doing something stupid and the audience is supposed to laugh. This is actually a very pervasive thing for me, but I'm not putting it into words very well, and actually I don't know if it's so pervasive anymore. Oh fuck, I think this is getting really unintelligible. Forget the thing about the studio audience, okay? I don't think that many people have found my YouTube account. Uh, I like my friends. I like my friends. I didn't consciously think that sentence before I said it, so I guess that might be what's going on in my subconscious. I'm going, I like my friends. I guess that's cute. Oh, what I'm showing you here is I don't like Snickers bars because they have nuts in them. So that's the part with nuts in it. I eat the Snickers bars from the bottom up. I, I eat Snickers bars from the bottom up. And then I just leave the husks, I guess. I do eventually eat those parts, but it's not that palatable for me. I don't like the nuts. I'm getting so drowsy. I never made a fresh pot of coffee. I've just been finishing off the old pot. I think every cup I have like keeps me awake for like 30 minutes and then I just slump back into drowsiness. And maybe if I did a fresh pot, it'd like keep me up for longer. What time is it? It's about 3:30. Yeah, I could take this opportunity to like get through some videos I want to watch or some albums I want to listen to, but it's kind of dumb. I'm so tired that like maybe I won't really be able to process them to a sensible extent. Man, this is what I'm doing right now, huh? This is what's occupying me. This is all I want to be doing right now is just curled fetally on my couch, saying whatever comes to mind to a camcorder. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends. Online friends. God, I really dropped out of like doing voice calls on Discord. I mean, I don't ever do it with like strangers And I barely do it with like new people because I don't like my voice. But like old people, like old friends, I'm willing to, but I just kind of dropped out. I just stopped like being motivated to, I guess. I need to start getting back into voice calls. So I had some pretty fun times in Discord voice calls. I don't know why I stopped. I don't know why I stopped. Oh, but like what I was gonna say is also that my headset broke a while ago, so I have to get a new headset. Guess I'll do that when I get my student money in the next several days. I'm gonna get a new headset. I'm planning to make a bunch of purchases as soon as I get my money, which is silly, but whatever. I'm gonna order 2 individual shipments of estradiol and spiractin. And I think that'll be at least a year's supply of that. And then I'm thinking of buying. Oh, this is kind of non-essential. And it's kind of stupid, but I am really thinking of buying a 250 gigabyte flash drive and ordering it off of Amazon. It's just, I don't know. I just really want to carry my entire music library in my pocket. I can't explain it. It's stupid. Okay, but the fourth potential thing is I'm going to immediately pay 10% of my student loan debt. I don't know. 10%. I'm just going to do 10% right now. Yeah, it's not going to wipe out my funds. It's just going to be a nice 10% hit to that debt. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. I was thinking like every week or every month I could like pay 10% of whatever the current remaining debt is. And then it's like I keep chipping away at it, and like it takes a very long time to actually get it to zero, but like I don't know, the amount I'm paying has like it diminishes, so like every payment kinda makes the same progress while simultaneously being more bearable. Like if I wanted to, I could just pay the whole thing and like, well, no, I could pay like half of it in one shot. But I'd use all my money, you know. I think I'm gonna be able to pay off the debt without that much problem, but this will do it in a, like I think like a reasonable and comfortable way. And at some point, you know, it's not like I'm gonna do the entire debt like 10% a month, because at some point it's gonna reach an amount so small that, you know, I'm gonna be comfortable just taking the rest of that out in one whack. Maybe like as soon as it's smaller than like my first payment or something. I don't know. Oh, and I guess a headset. Thought I had another one. I shouldn't have another one. I just shouldn't. I shouldn't even try to remember it. I should just stop. Hang on to it. Oh, I just thought of one. It's stupid. I'm not gonna say it. This is really like pushing to the brink here. You know, these videos are getting just. My sleepiness is on full display here. I think. I'm like barely aware of what I'm saying anymore. Maybe it's just getting to a point where, like, it's not going to be a video I like anymore. I'm just going to be too rambly and drowsy. And just, like, completely plugged into, like, say stuff, say stuff, say stuff. I'm not even thinking about it anymore. Just aiming the camera at this spot on the couch. For many years now, I've been writing down every single album that gets downloaded from me on SoulSeek, and it's like dated, and like it has the people who are doing the downloading listed. Just been writing it down in a gargantuan text file in Notepad. Kind of wonder how big the file is by this point. I guess I'll check. Navigating to a music folder. I'm so tired. I bet if I go to sleep now, I'll wake up a good while before it's time to go to school. You know, I have a little while to mess around. I'll kind of pay off how early I go to bed, you know. Be able to get ready for school at my great leisure. Oh, the upload log is at 743 kilobytes. And I'm thinking that once it reaches a megabyte, that's when I'll, like, progress to upload log 2. I've been doing this since August of 2014. And people are downloading from me to this day. Singing cat, joy, joy, joy. Don't trust your girlfriend? Track her location. Don't suspect cheating. Detect it. Install now. 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 Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Oh, thank God, only 4 minutes left. I should just hit stop right now. I think this might really be the last video because I'm really running out of steam. This is... I don't know, I'm just not even like rationally thinking about how boring this video must be. This is like... Ugh, this is purgatory, I think. This is a purgatory video. Oh, you want... Hey, here's an idea. You want to see what it's like to be me? Alright, here we go. I'm gonna put you in my POV. Here we go. Oh my god, that's my body. This is my legs. Look at this. Look, you're me. You're me now. Look. Look. You like look down at your arm, and that's my arm. Isn't this like? Aren't you like? Isn't this cool? How like, you're me right now. This is like so similar to my perspective. I just like look down at myself and like pat my leg. Yeah, just like okay, like pretend. Yeah, like imagine your hand. You're like, okay, imagine you have your hand on your right leg and you're about to raise it and you're like, okay, now. And you're gonna like pat your left leg. All right, you ready? All right, get completely immersed. Oh my god, you are me right now. You are me. Wow, I really pulled through at the end of this video because this is like an absolute treat. This is like some incredible like new wave filmmaking here. I've caused you to be me. Wow, that's so whack. Wow. I couldn't really see what I was doing that well because I had like the camera's viewport thing pressed up against my eyes. It was really blurry, but I hope that was a very convincing simulation of being me. You know? Whoa, it's me! It's... Oh my god, you're me! Oh, now you're not me. Less than 2 minutes left. It always comes down to this little situation. Those last couple of minutes where I just try to pack as much meaning as I can into my very limited little lifespan left. Limited little lifespan left. I don't know. Less than a minute left. I don't think I'm gonna be able to think of anything worthwhile, so I'll just wait for it to be done. I don't know. I'll just keep whispering to my camera. I'm just in a really sleep-deprived state of mind, you know? It's the only state in which I could make this particular video, so that's nice. But, okay. You know, this is just a nice little capturing of time. It's just nice. It's just nice and archival. Is that the adjective? Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna record anymore after this. I don't know if I even want to listen to this one.